John had always been intrigued by the supernatural. Ever since he was a child, he had devoured books on ghost stories and haunted places. When he heard about Blackwood Manor, an abandoned estate on the outskirts of town, he felt an irresistible pull to explore its secrets. The manor had a dark history. Once the home of the wealthy Blackwood family, it was said to be cursed after a tragic fire claimed the lives of its last residents. Locals whispered about strange noises and flickering lights that could be seen from the road. Fueled by curiosity and a touch of bravado, John decided to investigate. One foggy evening, armed with only a flashlight and his journal, John made his way to the manor. The imposing structure loomed over him, its windows dark and empty like hollow eyes. As he stepped onto the creaking porch, a chill ran down his spine. He hesitated for a moment, but pushed the front door open, which groaned in protest. Inside, the air was thick with dust and the scent of decay. John's flashlight beam danced across the walls, illuminating faded portraits of the Blackwood family, their eyes seeming to follow him as he moved. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the occasional sound of dripping water and the rustling of what might have been a rat in the shadows. He made his way through the ground floor, noting the remnants of a lavish lifestyle. Grand furniture now covered in sheets, a chandelier hanging precariously, and a fireplace filled with ash. John's heart raced with excitement and fear as he climbed the staircase, the old wood creaking under his weight. On the second floor, he found a long corridor lined with doors. One door, slightly ajar, caught his attention. Pushing it open, he discovered a dusty bedroom. The bed was unmade, and a tattered diary lay open on the nightstand. Intrigued, John picked it up and began to read. The entries were filled with despair, detailing the gradual decline of the Blackwood family and their increasing paranoia about an unseen presence in the house. Suddenly, a loud bang echoed through the hallway. John jumped, his heart racing. He glanced around, but there was only silence. He decided to investigate, stepping cautiously into the hallway. As he approached the source of the noise, he noticed that one of the doors at the end of the corridor was now wide open. Against his better judgment, John approached the door. He peered inside and found a small study filled with dusty bookshelves and a single chair facing the window. The chair was oddly positioned, as if someone had just been sitting there. As he entered, the door slammed shut behind him, causing him to jump. "Hello," he called out, his voice trembling. No response came, just the sound of his own breathing. He felt an inexplicable urge to sit in the chair. As he did, the temperature in the room dropped sharply, and a feeling of dread washed over him. He pulled out his flashlight and shone it around the room, but the shadows seemed to grow deeper. Suddenly, he heard whispering, faint but unmistakable. "Leave now!" It echoed around him, sending chills down his spine. Panic set in, and he jumped to his feet, his heart pounding. He rushed to the door, but it wouldn't budge. It was as if an unseen force was holding it shut. Desperate, John began to pound on the door, shouting for help. The whispering intensified, drowning out his cries. He felt a cold breeze wash over him, and the room seemed to darken further. In the corner of his eye, he caught a glimpse of a figure, a shadowy outline of a woman standing near the window.